Okay, I'm going to get started. I've still got the same motivation, the same goal, which is to determine if the series converges or diverges. It is a geometric series, and I need to rewrite my series so that I can figure out A and R. Now, this time N is starting at 3, so let me just kind of jump in. I'm going a little faster because we've done several examples like this. I would encourage you to look back at the introduction to sigma notation if you're still confused about re-indexing these terms, because I explicitly explain how we are changing the index. So just go back to that module. It was from last week's videos, and you can watch that to see how we're doing it. Okay. So let's go ahead. I want to have my index start at 0. So I need to subtract 3, which means I need to add 3 everywhere that I see an N. So notice this is now going to become N starts at 0, 2 to the 2, N plus 3 plus 1, over 5 to the N plus 3. This is the number one place where students will make mistakes, right? Because you have to let's look at what we started off with. We started off with 2N plus 1, right? And so students think, oh, it must be 2N plus 4. No. You don't just say, oh, plus 3. You have to put the 3 with the N. So in actuality, what we'll have is the sum from 0 to infinity, 5 to the N plus 3. And then that numerator, I should have 2N plus 7. Do you see? That'll be 2N plus 6, N plus 1. So I should have 2 to the 2N plus 7. Okay, and now I need to tease out my A and my R. So let's rewrite this. I'm just going to factor some things out. I've got 2 to the 2N times 2 to the power of 7 divided by 5 to the power of N and times 5 cubed. So I can bring that 2 to the 7th and the 5 cubed out in front, and I'm left with 2 to the 2N over 5 to the N, starting at 0, stopping at infinity. Okay, and we'll have the sum, N equals 0 to infinity. 2 to the 7, I don't know what that is, 5 cubed. I think that's 125, but whatever. Now this 2 to the 2N, I can rewrite this as 4 to the N. Now I'm ready to say that R is 4/5 and A is 2 to the power of 7 over 5 cubed. 2 to the power of 7 is 2 to the power of 5 is 32, 64, 128. Should be 128. So let's see here. Let me switch. So A equals 2 to the 7th over 5 cubed, which is 128 over 125. And R is going to be 4/5. Now notice that the absolute value of R is less than 1. Our series converges. And its sum is A over 1 minus R, which is 128 divided by 125 over 1 minus 4 over 5. And I can simplify that, multiply the top and the bottom by 5. And so we'll get equals denominator will be 1, and the numerator would be 128 over 25. So get 128 over 25, which is like 5 and 3/25, 5.12. Let me verify. 128 over 25. 128 over 25.
5.12.
5.12. All right.